Hi guys, today I'm going to do a quick video and I am going to show you how I created a custom bookmark in my Erin Condren Life Planner. As you can see, I've made a custom bookmark for my planner. And today I'm going to show you guys how I did that using a Project Life page divider, a 1/8 of an inch hole punch, a pair of scissors, and a binder clip. So stay tuned and we'll get started. Okay, let's get started. So I purchased these Project Life dividers from Michael's. They were on clearance for $2.49, and I am going to, they're a little bit large. I'm going to show you how I turn it into a bookmark for my Erin Condren Life Planner. I really like the bookmark that did come with the Erin Condren Life Planner. However, I do like things to sort of match my weekly spread, so I thought that this would be a great use for these Project Life dividers. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure the Project Life divider and just make a little snip where I want to cut to make it the same size as my ruler. So first I measure it lengthwise, and I make a snip at the top of the ruler here, and then I take it and I'm going to measure it widthwise, and I'm going to make sure that I have the side with the prongs at the bottom, with the tabs at the bottom, and I'm just going to snip there. I'm then going to take this and I'm going to put it in my paper cutter. I'm going to find the snip I made, and I am just going to cut the excess off of the divider. Just make sure it's straight. So this should be now relatively close to the same size as my Erin Condren ruler, including the tabs. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to line my ruler up, and I'm just going to take and I'm going to round the corners of the page divider to match the ruler, and I'm just going to use the ruler as a guide. If you have a corner rounder punch, you could use it here as well, and it will give you probably a little bit cleaner look to it, because this is not perfect. Okay, so once you do that, you're going to decide which you want to be the top and which you want to be the bottom, and you're going to line up your ruler, and you are going to just use a binder clip to hold the Erin Condren ruler in place so that it doesn't slide around. So you have your page divider and your Erin Condren ruler on top, and then you're just going to take your scissors and you're going to snip out the areas on the page divider where there are no holes. Like so. So I just make snips where the hold part ends, and then at the end I just cut those sections out. Then you're going to take your 1/8 of an inch hole punch, and I will link this in the description box below where you can purchase one, and you're just going to punch holes, line it up with the holes on the Erin Condren ruler, and just punch the holes in your divider. So once you punch the holes and you have snipped at the ends of the hole sections, and I'll see if you guys can see that, kind of zoom in there for you a little bit. But you can see where I've snipped the edge. So then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and remove your binder clip and your ruler, and you are just going to, in a straight line, cut this excess section out here. This is the hardest part. I have a really hard time cutting in a straight line. So this is probably not going to be perfect, and that's okay. So you're just going to cut the excess. If it makes you feel better, you could take a ruler and you could mark it and then cut it. I like to live dangerously, so I'm just going to cut it. So once you have cut those sections out of your ruler, you're just going to take your scissors and you're going to snip from the hole to the edge. Now these are a little bit more flimsy than the Erin Condren ruler, so I am not going to create the V shape, which you see here. I'm just going to make slits. If you're using like a 10 mil laminate, you could create the actually wide notches like the Erin Condren ruler has. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm not going to do that. So once you do that, that should complete your ruler, and it's gonna take a little bit more finagling to get it in the holes, just because it's not as thick as the Erin Condren ruler. Where my scissors go? So there you have it. A bookmark for your planner, and it sticks up just like the Erin Condren one does. So the possibilities are endless. You can use thin flexible cutting boards from the dollar store. You can use the Project Life dividers. You could use cardstock. You could use, there's a number of things that you could use to make your own rulers. So I hope that helps you guys. Okay, so I just showed you how you can make a custom bookmark for your Erin Condren Life Planner. I hope that you guys found that helpful. I will link all the products used in today's video in the description box down below. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave a comment. Thanks and have a great day. Bye guys.